Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the weekly spirit reading. And this is going to be from March 30th to April 6th. And what a beautiful message that's coming through. I got it yesterday, but I had to wait to do this reading. And then they told me to show these two cards, which is so the meaning, the spirit message for this week coming up. It's all about having this perspective of strength, tapping into your strength. And there's a sense of, they're saying you're stronger than you think you are. Step into your power, have the perspective of strength and the resiliency. And they were saying, you can handle this. You can handle this. And it's that we're feeling this from the depth of our soul. That's our perspective, that we can handle this. And there's such a sense of resiliency. And almost see how calm she is. It's like being this calm and taming the beast. And in this reading, it's like taming your fears, taming whatever is going on with around us, and maintaining this grounded peace. That's the perspective to have. And that's what's coming through. That's what they wanted me to show. So those two major arcanas, hold on to that. Your peace, you're grounded, you can get through this. Resiliency. That's the message, the spirit message. So let's go into the archangels and see what are the messages, what our journey, what are the messages from the archangels from the 30th to the 6th. Let's see what are the messages from the archangels as we tap in. And it's all about resilience and standing in your power, grounded and at peace. Really grounded and at peace. And you can do this. You can handle this. You can get through this. There's resiliency. Such resiliency, they're saying. Knowing how resilient you are. That's what it is. That's what we're tapping into. So resilient. Yep. Okay, so let's get started. Archangel messages from the 30th to the 6th. What would you like to tell us? Ooh, Major Arcana, Epiphany again. Oh my gosh. Major Arcana, Epiphany and Justice. And we have the Three of Michael. Ooh, oh gosh. So much is coming through. Oh my God. So many major arcanas are coming out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are not going to believe what we have gotten here. Okay, the first one, I want to do it in the order. This is important because we had this, then we had this, then we had this, then we had this. Okay, what these cards are showing me, we are all, again, this Hermit card keeps on coming out because, of course, we're all inside. We have lockdowns, we have closeouts, people are working from home, people are staying at home. We're almost in a forced hermit mode. We're all going within for the answers. We're all going within to uplift ourselves, find the answers, be the light for ourselves and others. We're having epiphanies at this time, coming up with solutions, answers, tapping in for divine guidance on what we can do right now. The Hermit card is all about going within, and it literally says joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. They kept on saying that we're tapping into such divine creativity right now. To be in hermit mode is where you get your epiphanies, literally epiphanies. This has come out 2 weeks in a row. You're seeing around us individually and collectively, we're all tapping in this hermit mode where you go within for the answers, go within for the inspiration, go within for the guidance. We're coming up with amazing creativity, answers to problems, solutions. We're all thinking outside of the box individually, how to spend your day, what to focus on, what to do. On a global scale, people are thinking outside of the box to come up with answers for solutions. It's all this. It's epiphanies. It's all about epiphanies right now. That's why I keep going on about this card. It is what's giving us the power. It's what's linking us up with the divine solutions, the answers, the creations right now that are going to make a difference. It's being your light. I got a lot of messages about you are the light. We're all coming forward as the light for each other. And it's happening all around the world, like on a global scale, but also individually. So you're going within for the answers, and it's literally being a light for yourself and others. And you're coming up with these solutions, this creativity. It's being linked in this hermit mode, going inside for the answers. It's bringing the justice. That's where we're linking with the divine. That's where we're coming up again with the answers. This is where justice is coming in here with the solutions that we're getting in that epiphany mode. That's what I'm getting. And it says fight for justice, equality, Yes, rulings made in your favor. Do not give up. Do not give up. We're standing strong like that, illuminated, linked with our hermit mode of going within for the answers, and we're providing the justice. Our answers, our solutions, our creativity, what we're coming up with, it's almost like we're linked with divine to create the justice for what? The Three of Michael. This is when your heart is breaking. We got the heart is literally is breaking in the spirit pick-me-up reading. Of course it is. There are things that we can't do right now. We're seeing what's going on around us right now. Three of Michael. But what they're saying is release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. They're saying we're going to get through this. It's been coming through over and over again. It's standing strong and providing justice, fighting for solutions, fighting for bettering yourself and others at this time. We're going to get through this, release the past, go forward, and we will grow from the situation. We're all growing from the situation completely. We have the Empress, which is another major arcana. All the purples are major arcanas. These are huge transformations. Every reading I'm getting are major arcanas. No matter major arcanas in whatever deck I'm using, we're getting major arcanas because of the transformations, the changes that are coming through here now are affecting us individually, globally. It's huge. We're all growing and birthing new things now. That's part of the creations, the justice. We're birthing that right now through the epiphanies, where the solutions, the creativity is providing the justice. We're birthing the justice through what we're coming up with in the hermit mode. If you can follow me, that's what's coming through. The Empress is all about giving birth to new creations right now. We're birthing on the small scale, the large scale. We're giving birth to new conditions, to new ideas. You're finding this on your day-to-day and also seeing it around you in the world. And here it says it's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Again, if they're stressing creativity right now, we're being showered with creativity in April for your day-to-day on a global scale. This is where your inspiration, the creations that are worth acting on, that it's coming from the hermit mode. I can't underscore it enough, but that's what they keep on underscoring. It's the ideas, the creations that we're creating when we're in hermit mode. As much as we can't pour our time, attention, energy into the things of the norm, of the usual, we're going inside for the new creations, the new epiphanies. That's what's going to create the justice, get us out of the broken heart, the challenges right now, birthing the new. We all have this enormous Empress power right now. Creativity can't be underscored enough. It's come out in every reading and direct spirit message. It's time to act on that creativity. Everybody's being ignited to act on this creativity right now. That's the light of the epiphanies. That's the light of the hermit card. If you look at this lantern, it's the light of creativity. It's the light of being linked with the divine, that you're lighting the way for yourself and for others, birthing the new. And so it's time to act on those creations, those ideas, those inspirations. You're giving birth to new conditions. It could be in your personal day-to-day, you're being very creative, and it also could help not just you, but other people at this time. That's why it's major arcana, because it's for the greater whole. It's for you and for the greater whole. And it's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources are available, meaning like tap in and you're going to have the resources you need for your creations. Knight of Gabriel is very protective. It's standing up for, it's coming, look, it's even resting on the justice. It's standing strong on what you're working on, being very protective. And they're saying stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Listen, we're all acting for the environment, like for you, for everyone around you. It's staying determined, move forward, be prepared for any possibility. This is fight for justice and equality. Again, they're saying don't give up. We're resilient. That was the spirit message in the beginning. We're resilient. We're standing up. We're being protective right now, and we're standing up for justice, equality, doing the right thing, not giving up, going within for the answers to get us out of these challenges and what's breaking our heart right now, individually and around the world. We're stepping into Empress power of creating the new right now, being protective and creating the new with these epiphanies. It's really beautiful. And then we have the Ace of Raphael, which are new things coming in, that it's a positive, new emotional experiences, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So we're coming from the heart place, first of all. There's new things that we're creating right now that's going to bring us joy, happiness, positive experiences. That's what we're birthing right now. That's where our focus is, going within for the answers to bring justice and new creations and coming forth with these new experiences for yourself, for the ones around you. This is also this Ace of Raphael, all about the heart space. Wow, does that trump any heartbreak? When they say you will grow from the situation, time heals all wounds, release the past. This is challenges, things breaking your heart. And we have the Ace of Raphael, which is like the Ace of Cups. So it's taking you out of disappointment. If you've been hurt, we're all been hurt collectively. These readings seem bigger. Listen, these are for individual. This is what it's going to feel like on our individual journey. But right now we have such a collective experience that we know that it's such a transformational time. We know we're going within for the answers, getting the epiphanies to stand up for justice, get us out of the Three of Michael, to bring in new positive experiences that will uplift us. We're being protective right now and trying to birth these new epiphanies to bring it to create. They're saying creativity is rewarded. It's time to act on those plans. They kept on saying, act on your creations right now, act on your epiphanies right now, act on those ideas right now. And we are to stand strong, determined, move forward to create this new justice out of hardships and create new positive experiences. So this is our individual journey that we're feeling, but last couple of weeks I've been feeling these readings are so on a global scale because we're all having like the same experience, collective experience. So much is coming through now. Yeah, and with that, because we have the Eight of Gabriel, which is, again, we have a great deal of activity. This is sudden, immediate results, important communications. We're being bombarded with new information all the time, and there are times when there are better courses of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Reviewing all the details with the information that comes in. We're all feeling that it's deciphering what's the wiser choice, what's the better move to make, what's the better course of action to make. That's part of the Empress energy of new creations with these epiphanies and doing the right thing. That it's all this new information that's coming in, we're assessing it. We're really not working alone at this time. And then we have the Three of Gabriel, which is saying that prosperity is arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. The ships are coming in. It's working together with other people, not doing it alone. It's really assessing everything that's coming in. The major transformations here are going within for these new ideas, these new inspirations, these creations that are going to lift us out collectively and individually into better circumstances. And that's what we're birthing here with the Empress. It's all about creativity and creating the new, assessing with all the information coming in, what's the best course of action. And here it's saying it's going to be coming in. So this is very optimistic. This is very optimistic from the 30th to the 6th, where plans could be working out because we've not worked alone. We've come together with creativity. We're going within for the answers, for new creative inspiration, and we're getting it because look at what we're getting. We're getting the Page of Michael, which is that inspiration, that it's almost like going within. This is the second time we've been getting it. This is the news of new information, new things coming in. The divine is saying, yes, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Reviewing the contracts or documents very thoroughly. Again, this is like reviewing all the information, reviewing and assessing, but it's news coming in, and we have the Queen of Gabriel. This is where they're saying you're resilient. We're resilient. We're passionate. It's protective and passionate, standing up for justice, doing the right thing, going forward passionately with your creations as the Empress, going within for the answers and moving on them. This is the energy of which we should be from the 30th to the 6th, which is in your power, passionately moving forward. It's an ongoing spirit message, and it's literally you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. And it's that, not working alone, that's going to bring in the ships. It's judging all this information coming in, assessing it. It's all about new creations, not working alone, being passionate in your power, going within for the answers, going for justice, standing up for what's right to do, and birthing those new creations. There's a lot of information coming in. We're assessing it all. We're working very wisely with the information we're getting and assessing it. What are the right moves to make? And then we're making those actions, and the plans are coming in. We're acting on that information. We're working very well with others, or it's a time to be really passionate. They literally said resiliency, feeling resiliency and strong was the perspective to have. And we end it with the Queen of Gabriel, which is in essence being strong, powerful, passionate, resilient, acting on those ideas. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. We're going to see this individually and globally. It's all about new creations right now, coming together right now, new information, acting on wise choices and planning. And that's what's going to bring in the positive results, acting on those plans, those creations, those new ideas, being with other people. So it's coming together with other people. So this is really beautiful reading. I could see why they said resiliency and being passionate is the way to go. It's about being resilient and passionate. And the three major arcana is about having epiphanies, justice, and the Empress. It's about going within for those creations, birthing the new that will create the justice. And then all the other cards are all passion related, where it's like a lot of activity, working not alone, coming together with other people. And it's really assessing what will work, what won't work, what's brilliant to move forward on, and it is going to bring in the results. And there's a lot of new information, which we know we're getting new information all the time. So you're going to feel this individually, and you're also going to see it collectively. This is the Archangel messages for the week. So this is what's going to be playing out. So let's see what are the energies from the 30th to the 6th. Wow. And you won't believe what flipped out. It's Angel of Balance. Remember when they said the perspective is resiliency, the perspective, it's being balanced with our emotions. It's being illuminated. It's a combination of all of this. The Angel of Balance is really holding your own. And we kept on getting that message as well. See, in this glass, there is even the water here is your emotions, and you're delicately balancing your emotions. No matter what's going on around you, you're staying connected and balanced. And that is the assessment that we see going on here with everything going on. We are the Angel of Balance. We're creating a new level of balance here with these epiphanies, with birthing the new to create new justice for these situations in your individual life and on a collective scale. We're balancing out. We're even balancing out all the information coming in and deciphering what moves to make, what's the right direction to make. It's balanced through the whole situation. And we have tremendous help as well to keep our balance through this, through the information, through all of this. We're having tremendous balance. And make no mistake, we have the Temple Path. Now I have chills. The Temple Path, when I kept on saying we also have divine help with this matter to retain our balance and get the balance and keep the balance. This is the Temple Path where we are on the divine path, and all these lights are your divine spirits and guidance all along the way. Like if you doubt if we're going in the right direction, you doubt you're in the right spot on your path, the Temple Path is to remind you you're right where you're meant to be, doing exactly what you're meant to be doing, and all along your path you have divine spiritual guidance and help. All the lights here are your guidance and help. So that helps you also retain your balance, because know that every step you're making through all this, you are surrounded by divine support and guidance. And that's why tap in for the epiphanies, and hold on to your balance. So always have the perspective of what the spirit message was, that perspective. They're giving it to me so quickly. I'm talking so fast. The perspective of the Hanged Man. Always keep your strength. Always keep your strength. It's Angel of Balance is tremendous strength to retain that balance. That's strength, especially in these times. That can't be underscored enough. Just to keep your balance, the strength, and the resiliency. That's what they want me to underscore. I have chills. Okay, so here we go. What is the goddess guidance from the 30th to the 6th as we are creating such change through our creativity? We are having epiphanies. We're working well with others. We're bringing justice to situations. Yeah, we have endings and beginnings. You can't make this up. Look at the illumination of the third eye here. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Yes, we are the Empress. There's going to be a lot of endings and new beginnings and new ways to go and new creations now with the Empress energies. The Empress is creating the new. The old must be released. Yeah, and we have guiding children for the resting on the Temple Path. It's so interesting, guiding children. And it says you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children, Use your skills to help children now. We're all divinely coming together and helping each other at this time. And we are all, anyone who's listening to this video, you're very good at helping, counseling, healing right now. Not just children, but anybody who needs your help or guidance or support right now. Use your skills to help right now. That's coming through. That's a lot coming through. We're all helping each other at this time. We're all being there for each other at this time. That's part of the divine heart, yeah, because undying love is coming out. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. It's the love pouring through right now through these hard times that's going to make the difference. It's the love. It keeps coming through. I mean, we're so much more compassionate for each other. We're all divinely giving and supporting and loving and being there for each other in ways that we weren't before. We're all rising to the occasion. There's such an undying love. There's also such undying love coming out to pouring for us. Like there's such divine love and support for this, that temple path. This is love. This is divine spirit and divine love all around you, supporting us through this time to keep our balance through these endings and beginnings. Continue to guide and help and support other people. There's an outpouring of love. Like we're being filled up to outpour that love. We're doing it for each other. There are huge transformations here with 3 major arcanas, and it's all about epiphanies, going inside for the answers. Be the light for others. Again, that's underscored with this, guiding children. You're guiding others as the hermit with that card. They want me to show that. Okay. So with this light, you're guiding yourself, but others as well for that. And that's the justice, and that's creating the new as well. So this is really a lot coming through right now. So let's see, what can we surrender the 30th to the 6th? What may get in the way, or what can we release? Ooh. Yeah, surrender to the beauty of the natural world, taking a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. Rejuvenate yourself as much as possible. If you can't get outside, or if you can get outside where it's safe, do that. Surround yourself with the natural beauty of the world. Get in touch. Help to retain your balance that way. And with that, we have a lot coming out here. Surrender your desire to control people. That will help the situation. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Interesting, breathing room. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So there's a lot of holding your own and surrender to non-action. Surrender to not overly controlling other people. Again, it's like part of that epiphanies. You're going inside, non-action for the answers. A lot of these things are not in our control, and we're handling the situations best we can. And with that, we have surrender the fear. For the things that we can't control, literally, surrender to non-action and just surrender the fear. That's the advice they're giving for the things you can't control. It says, let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Yep, focus on the solutions and celebrate every baby step. That's going back to the Empress, being creative right in your day-to-day. And surrender the fear. Surrender your desire to control people that you can't. Surrender to non-action where you can't take the action, and surrender the fear. Because a lot of the things going on we don't have control over right now. Those things don't do. But the overall message here is the things that you can go within for the answers. You're so creative at this time. There's going to be a lot of action information coming in. You judge which direction to go in. You could be very helpful with guiding and counseling others at this time, being there for them. There's a lot of endings, new beginnings going on here. Lots of information coming in. But evaluate everything that comes in. They always say, be a divine filter. Make moves. Stand in your power. Be passionate like this. For the things you can go forward with, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. You have the ability to attract helpful people. It is still very much a time of action. For the things that you can't do because of the closings or because of certain situations, that's on this side. That's when you surrender to non-action and don't fill it with fear. Things that you can work with and have epiphanies on and have new creations right now. Move on those. That's going to and that will help you retain the balance through these situations. There's a divine angel of balance here. The overall, this, to keep your balance and move forward and be the Queen of Gabriel. It's almost the Queen of Gabriel. She's in her power. She also knows what to pour her passion into. That's going to be all the decisiveness cards below. It's retaining your power to be in the moment for the things that you can move forward on, and there's a sense of resilience here as well. So keep going like that, because your plans will be coming in. It's pouring it into the right things that will bring results and uplift your spirit. That should be your focus. Anything else that's not in your power, and I would, if it's about controlling people you can't control, or, things to take action on, things that you just can't right now, you have to surrender that and surrender the fear. Because they say focus on solutions, and focus on every little baby step. And the major arcanas, I mean, you can't make this up, to have Epiphany, Justice, and Empress. It's all about birthing the new right now, especially with all these endings and beginnings. It's all about birthing the new, and we're so resilient for it. All right, so let's see, what are the messages from heaven? What are the messages from heaven as we're birthing the new? Birthing the new. We're really birthing the new, and they're saying we're strong and resilient for it. And it's all about creativity. We're getting so many. Oh my gosh. We're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. Yes, we sure do. We are easing the blockage which holds you back. Go for it. Again, they kept on saying you are this card. So we're easing the blockage which holds you back. Go for it. And it literally says you can do anything right now. Go after what you really want. The ability to attract helpful people. We're easing the blockage. Part of the endings and beginnings. We understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but we're always here. They're here for us. That came out in the Spirit Pick Me Up reading. Talk to us. We're still listening. Listen, they kept on saying, you're not alone. We're here, and we hear you. And in the Spirit Pick Me Up reading, and here we got it again in the two cards. They're here, and they're listening to you. They're here, H-E-R-E, and they hear, H-E-A-R. Oh my gosh. And here, problems that have held you back are being cleared. We're monitoring it. We're easing the blockage, which is holding you back. Yes, they're easing the blockages. We're creating new justice here. It's from these epiphanies. You're going to see it individually and also see it collectively, that they're easing the blockages. Problems that have held you back are being cleared. And we're literally on an individual level and on a collective level, we're in the Empress mood. We're birthing. We're resilient and strong for this. Keep your balance. And that's the endings and beginnings that's peeking out over here. They're easing the blockages, though. It's a huge clearing. And stay in your power. Stay passionate and uplifted. You're resilient and strong for this. And tap into your creativity right now, because that's a big call. They kept on saying, answer the call to your creativity. And that's what's birthing the new. That is what's birthing the new. And on the bottom of the deck, it literally has make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. That's part of it. That's part of it. Okay, so let's get some guardian angel messages. Guardian angel messages from the 30th to the 6th. Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity. You can't make this up. To experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear. There is only love. This sums up the entire reading of what they were talking about. I will read it again, because this is talking about the global times that we find ourselves in, individually and collectively, which is what was coming through. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear. There's only love. We had the undying love. We had the temple path. We had the undying love. And we had this. They're guiding us. When I said these are your spirit guides guiding you, there's undying love here. And know that with every teardrop, This is pretty much the Three of Michael, the hardship that we're suffering right now. Trust there's a plan. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust when your angels are guiding the current events. Yes, this is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there's nothing to fear. There's only love. And that is the message for the 30th to the 6th of April. We're strong, we're resilient, we're creating the new right now. There's a jewel in the teardrop. And what a beautiful message. This card alone just summed up all the cards from like 6 decks. There's a jewel in every teardrop. We're finding the jewel in the teardrop right now. There's nothing to fear. There's only love. The angels trust. They're guiding us. They're guiding the current events, literally. And we're going to emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. That's what we're creating. Take care. Bye-bye.